Welcome to Present Poetry, a podcast where we sit back, relax, and enjoy some poets of the past and present. I'm your host, Erin Crittenden, and before we get started on this week's episode, I want to remind you that all of the material used in this podcast is either public domain or used with permission from the author or the author's estate. It's a fun time for all ages, so sit back, relax, and get ready to hear this week's featured poet. This week's featured poet is Iustin Floroiu. Iustin Floroiu is a teacher, scientist, poet, music producer, and published philosophy writer from Bucharest, Romania, who is looking to help through his creative endeavors. We are reading a few of his poems that he submitted to us through the forum at presentpoetry.com. This poem is called I See the Ceiling. I see the ceiling when I lay down, and the dimming city lights, red wood above my head, bugs below my hair, clothes on a chair on my left, your sleeping body on my right. I smile and close my eyes. This poem is called I Cried Your Tears. I cannot see any light without you in it. I ate your spine. I cried your tears. I am the maggot in your spine that contorts and controls your movement. I ate your spine. I drank milk every day before kissing you. You stopped and watched the whiteness of my lips. Getting close, you licked all of it from my mouth, while I licked your eyes to taste your tears, and they taste like mine. I cried your tears. This poem is called I Touched His Sight. I remember the man who looked into my eyes. He was blind. It was a long time ago. He never knew I touched his sight. This poem is called How Long Does Longing Last? How long does longing last? I was the splinter for your feet. You were the gallow for my head. I touched your facet and felt it running through my eyes. I touched your guts as your ribs touched mine. Skin to skin is not enough. I need to feel them filling mine. Will our rib cages collide, bone to bone in screeching deafness, or will they gradually weld, separating our hearts forever from touching? I long to touch your blood. Still, your embrace was cold. This poem is called Now I Regress. Time doesn't feel real. Echoes pulsate from my core to the tips of my fingers, nails growing even though I cut them, forming halos of dirt underneath. I see that around. Some clean them, yet I still see that, and I still touch their hands, and they still scratch my face. Blood's on my face, forming halos of dirt beneath my eye bags, formed by seeing too much, by looking too much. Things move too fast, too far, yet not far enough. As I touch my face to wipe the blood that I sometimes don't recognize as mine, just like my face in the mirror, it has shapes I never noticed before. The face regresses. I regress fast. I remember the garden where his hands touched my face. It felt like wind blew myself inside out, and I was empty, a cavity with a pulse. Now I regress. Thank you for listening to this week's episode of the Present Poetry Podcast. If you enjoyed the show, feel free to like us, leave a review, or share us on social media. If you are a poet or you know someone who is, we would love to hear from you. You can reach out to us or submit your work through our website, which is www.present-poetry.com. Again, that is www.present-poetry.com. We can't wait to hear from you.